Hello, my dear students. Continuing our lessons about fractions, we are going to learn how to add or subtract mixed numbers. Add and write each sum in simplest form. If you have 2 and 7/10 plus 3 and 2/10, these are mixed numbers which contains or consists of a whole number part, which is 2 here, and a fraction part, which is 7/10. And the other fraction or the other mixed number consists of the 3 as a whole number and 2/10 as a fraction. To add these two mixed numbers, we look at the fraction first. If the fractions have the same denominator, so it will be easy that you just add them. Of course, here is 10 denominator and here also the denominator is 10. So here we just start adding. We start adding the fraction part first. So we add 7/10 plus 2/10 is equal to 9/10. And then we add the whole number part, which is 2 plus 3 equals 5. So the result is 5 and 9/10. Then we look at it and we ask ourselves, is it in the simplest form or not? Of course, 9/10 is in the simplest form, so the answer would be 5 and 9/10. Another example, 9 and 3/8 plus 2 1/2. Again, look at the fraction part. The fraction here, the denominator is 8 and the denominator here is 2. They are different denominators. And from the video of adding and subtracting fractions, we know that if the denominators are different, we look if one of them is the multiple of the other one, it will be easy for us. Of course, 8 is a multiple of 2. So 9 and 3/8 will not change. But what will change is this 2, I'll make it 8 by multiplying it by 4 down and by 4 up also. But in this case, the whole number part does not change. So 2 remains as it is, and the fraction part changes to be 4/8. Now you have 9 and 3/8 plus 2 and 4/8, which is, we can add them because you have common denominator. So we start adding the fraction part as we said. So 3/8 plus 4/8 equals 7/8. Then you add the whole number part, which is 9 plus 2 equals 11. Again, is 7/8 in the simplest form? Yes, it is in the simplest form, so my answer is 11 and 7/8. Now add 1 and 3/4 plus 4 and 7/8. Again, 7/8 and 3/4, they are different in the denominators. So if one of them is the multiple of the other one, you can change it. Yes, 8 is a multiple of 4. So this mixed number remains the same, but what will change is this fraction. So I multiplied by 2 to get 8 up and down, and 1 as it is, and this would be 6/8 plus 4 and 7/8. Now add the fraction part. 6/8 plus 7/8 equals 13/8, and 1 plus 4 equals 5. Now look at 13/8. Is it in the simplest form? Yes, but it is improper fraction. Remember, improper fraction is a fraction whose numerator is greater than the denominator. And in that case, we should make 13/8 to be a mixed number. So 13/8, I'll divide it here, 1, and the remainder is 5. So 13/8 is equal to 1 and 5/8. Look at this 1 here and this 5 here. These are two whole numbers. We add them together, so we will get 6 and 5/8. This is the final result. Now subtract and write each difference in simplest form. You have 12 and 1/4 minus 4 and 1/8. Again, 4 and 8, they are different, but we can change the 4 to be 8 by multiplying it by 2 and also the numerator by 2. So this will become 12 and 2/8. minus 4 and 1 over 8. Now we start by subtracting the fraction part first. 2 over 8 minus 1 over 8 equals 1 over 8. And 12 minus 4 equals 8. Now, of course, 1 over 8 is in the simplest form, so the final result is 8 and 1/8. Last example, 3 and 1/6 minus 1 and 2/3. Now 3 and 6, they are different, but we can change the 3 to 6 because 6 is a multiple of 3. So multiply here up down by 2 and also up by 2. The new mixed numbers are 3 and 1/6 with no change, minus 1 and 4 over 6. Now we start by subtracting the fraction part. Now subtract 1 over 6 minus 4 over 6. Can I subtract 1 over 6 minus 4 over 6? Of course not, because 1 is less than 4. So we should borrow from the 3. So we're going to rename this. The 3 will give the 1 over 6 a whole 1. And the whole 1 means 6 over 6. Now 6 over 6 plus 1 over 6 will become 7 over 6. And the 3, after it gave it 1, it became 2. So this is called renaming of mixed numbers. So it became 2 and 7/6 minus 1 and 4/6 here. Now look at 7/6. It became greater than 4 over 6. So we can now subtract 7 over 6 minus 4 over 6, which gives us 3 over 6. And 2 minus 1 equals 1. Now we got the result, but we did not simplify it yet because 3 over 6 can be simplified by dividing up and down by 3. So the answer is 1 and 1 over 2.